So, you got hair on your balls yet? What?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? And welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. Now, I'm excited about tonight because tonight I'm going to be watching a movie I haven't watched since the late 90s. I used to go to the video store down the road, A1 Video, and I used to rent this pretty much every weekend. Tonight, we're going to be watching Campfire Tales. Now, Campfire Tales, if you've seen Creepshow, if you've seen Trilogy of Terror, if you've seen the fear footage, it's basically structured the same as those movies. We have a main storyline going on, and within the movie we have 3 different short stories, so it's kind of an anthology. And I love anthology movies. The majority of them are really good, and Campfire Tales is one of those. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching Campfire Tales tonight. Also, we're going to be cooking again. As you all know, I've said it before, I'm on a keto diet now. I've actually lost 12 pounds so far, so it's working. However, the recipes absolutely suck. But we're going to try one tonight that hopefully turns out right. Tonight, we're going to be in the kitchen making keto fried chicken. Now, fried chicken is my nemesis. I've never, ever been able to get fried chicken to come out right for some reason. I don't know how you can screw up something so easily, but I always find a way. Hopefully, tonight will be different. So, Campfire Tales, keto fried chicken. I think it's going to be a fun night. So that being said, let's go out in the kitchen. Let's get this stuff done. Alright everyone, here's our ingredients for our keto fried chicken. Looks like a lot, but it should be easy. Of course, we have our chicken breasts. And we're going to fry them in coconut oil. Has to use coconut oil. We have paprika, crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper, heavy whipping cream, almond flour instead of regular flour, sea salt, black pepper, and 3 eggs. So yeah, those are our ingredients. Let's get it started. Alright, so this is going to be kind of the our breading or rub, whatever you want to call it. It's the almond flour, crushed red pepper, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and paprika, and salt. Alright, it's all mixed up, so there we go. That is our breading slash rub, I guess you would call it. I don't know. But yeah, it smells good, so hopefully it'll turn out alright. We'll see. There we go. Alright, we've got 3 eggs and heavy whipping cream, and we're going to mix this up, and this will be our egg wash. Never used heavy whipping cream and egg wash before, so who knows how it'll turn out. Alright, here it is. This is our egg wash. Yeah. It's definitely time for a new Tupperware bowl. This one has seen some battles. So we got that mixed up. We're going to go ahead and heat up the pan. We got it heated now. And we're going to put some coconut oil in there. And see what happens. Alright, so we got some coconut oil in there. And, wow. Almost used the entire jar. That coconut oil in that jar does not amount to much, folks, let me tell you. So already having some problems. Alright, so we're frying the chicken. Yeah. That doesn't look too good. But we'll carry on and see how it turns out, but yeah, I'm not having high hopes for this chicken. Okay, here's the finished product. This is how not to make fried chicken. This is how it turned out. Now, if you remember, I said fried chicken was my nemesis. Apparently, the winning streak of fried chicken against me continues. God, that looks terrible, man. Smells good, but Jesus, it's ugly looking. Okay, so I took a little bite of it. The breading is burnt. Almond flour is real grainy. It feels like I'm chewing sand. Yeah, I mean, we made it, so I guess I'll go ahead and eat it. Alright, we've got our mystery meat. That's definitely not fried chicken. Good God, it's horrible. Alright, we got all the lights in the house off. We're ready for Campfire Tales. So definitely looking forward to watching this. Haven't seen this in quite a few years, as I said before. This chicken is... we'll talk about it later. Okay, I know you're probably still in shock over the chicken. And trust me, folks, we're going to talk about that damn chicken, but at the end of the video. Let's talk about the movie. Campfire Tales is a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Had a fun night, considering what happened in the kitchen. But it was a fun night. Campfire Tales, like I said at the beginning of the video, is one of those horror anthologies that's done really well. You've got the main storyline going on, and in between that, you've got these three short films, short stories, and at the end of each story, we go back to the main storyline. Pretty much, without spoiling too much, what's going on in this movie is we have a group of teenagers driving along the countryside, or in the middle of nowhere. And of course, they're driving crazy because they think they're invincible. Anyway, they swerve to avoid getting hit by a trailer, go off the road and crash. So they all get out of the car, and as they're waiting for help, they notice kind of the ruins of a, I guess you can call it an old 19th century church or building, what's left of it. So they go over there, they build a fire, and they're sitting around waiting for the cops to show up. And so as they're sitting around this fire, they decide to start telling scary stories. And each one of those scary stories is a short film in this movie. So we have the main storyline with these kids by the campfire. And then they tell their short story. After each story is done, we go back to the kids at the campfire. So it's structured like that, and it works really well. The first story is about a man and his girlfriend. They go out camping in the wilderness. They're approached by a stranger with a shotgun who tells them to get back in their trailer and get out of here because someone or something is coming after people in that area, and people are just disappearing, but it only happens at night. No one ever sees what's going on during the day. So of course, this being a horror movie, we find that someone or something that's taking these people, and I don't want to spoil too much. The second story, I'm trying to remember what order these were in, man. Okay, the second story is about a little girl who has an online friend that she's chatting with, and this friend isn't who she's portraying herself to be, and I can't say anything else about it without spoiling the story. And our last story is about a man who's driving cross-country on his motorcycle. His bike breaks down in front of an old farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. So he goes in there to use the phone, and there's a woman living there who for some reason has no voice. She can't speak. So he ends up spending the night because it's raining cats and dogs outside, and some weird stuff starts happening. And that's all I can say about that without ruining it. This movie is not very gory. There's only one part that's a little gory. That's at the end of the first story. You see one of the victims of whatever's taking the people. I mean, it's got some gashes, a lot of blood spilling out, but that's it. You don't actually see anyone getting killed on camera in this movie at all. All the kills happen off camera, if there are any kills at all. So like I said, not a whole lot of kills on camera, not very gory. So if you don't like a whole lot of gore, you'll be fine watching this movie. And like I said, this came out in late 90s. Not a whole lot of over-the-top CGI to it, but I mean, it worked really well. It's a really fun movie. If you like horror anthologies, definitely check out Campfire Tales. You will not be disappointed. I really have no complaints about the movie. And our main storyline, I will say this, has a really twisted ending, one that you don't see coming, and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was freaking awesome. So Campfire Tales is definitely recommended. Definitely check it out. If you like twisted endings, if you like horror anthologies, give Campfire Tales a try. So that's pretty much all I can say about the movie. Let's talk about that horrible ass fried chicken. Oh my god. Like I said, fried chicken has always been my nemesis. Here's the thing. Following the recipe, it said to fry it 7 minutes on each side. 7 minutes was definitely too long. Here's how bad I screw up fried chicken. I not only managed to burn the breading, but the middle of the chicken was raw too. So think about that, folks. I burnt it and it was still raw. I don't know how the hell you managed to burn something and have it still raw, but folks, I found a way. So yeah, the Keto Fried Chicken sucked. I ended up making eggs. I will get fried chicken right one of these days. One of these days on camera, I will get fried chicken right. I know I'm definitely not doing fried chicken when we go live in a few months. No. So yeah, fried chicken, the cooking portion of this episode was an absolute disaster. The movie was awesome, so it wasn't a total loss for the night. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Like I said, the keto diet is great for losing weight. I've lost 12 pounds so far. But the recipes are just nasty. I mean, the recipes and the things you have, the changes you have to make in the meals to get them to be keto friendly are just absolutely disgusting. So, but I'm going to stick with it, man. I've got a lot of weight to lose, and we're not going to talk about that, man. This is all about horror. I'm getting off track here. So let's go do it, man. Campfire Tales is awesome. Highly recommended. Next week should be a fun night. We're watching a movie I've only seen once, and that's when it was first released on home video, so I can't wait to watch it. I hope y'all can't wait to see it either. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you had fun with it. For any fried chicken lovers out there, I'm so sorry. For the rest of you, I hope you got a good laugh out of it. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's hilarious now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Saturday Night Horror. And I'll see you next week for what should be another fun night. Y'all have an awesome week. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.